There once was a boy named Timothy, and he looked a little bit like you. Timothy had watched a couple Must Become YouTube videos and decided he wanted to start self-improving. He would cut out choking his little chicken, he would cut out watching porn, he would start eating better, he would start hitting the gym, and he would start reading, to name a few. When the Monday morning finally rolled around that he told himself that he would start, his alarm went off. Now, Timothy had set his alarm for 4 a.m., despite usually getting up at noon. Being as exhausted as he was, he reasoned with himself that getting up at 8:30 would be fine because he'd basically be splitting the difference. When 8:30 rolled around, he woke up, checked his phone to see what his friends were doing on Instagram, and saw every man's kryptonite, an IG fitness influencer. Absolutely drooling, Timothy decided that he would push his self-improvement to the next day. Today, Timothy would grab his tissues and sneak a quick one out. And having already failed at his new goal, Timothy allowed himself to go back to bed. Now, unsurprisingly, little Timothy would repeat this process until his last day. The end. Now, most people are going to miss it, but did you see where Timothy went wrong? Timothy made the mistake of starting his self-improvement journey with an ambitious goal that he was not equipped to pursue. In this case, it was waking up at 4 a.m. Here's what Timothy should have done. Set a reasonable goal that he knew he could crush. Here's why. Science tells us that one of the biggest indicators of future behavior is past behavior. Pair that with the theory of win stacking, and we have a recipe for success. Win stacking is the theory that as you accomplish things throughout your day, the desire to accomplish more and more things actually increases. As in our story, little Timothy set himself up for failure, he never got a win to start stacking, which would influence his future behavior. He wasn't able to manufacture any momentum. But here's what you're going to do differently. Start your day with an easy win. Some starter examples of this might be: set your alarm for a solid but achievable time. Make your bed. Say 3 things you're grateful for out loud as soon as you wake up in the morning. More advanced examples might be: jump into a cold shower immediately after waking. Meditate for 20 minutes immediately after waking, or get to the gym within 30 minutes after waking. Once you have this first win under your belt, your brain literally convinces you to sneak more wins in throughout the day. In other words, winning gets addictive. Now, I know you want to start your self-improvement journey by moving mountains, but you need to start with the pebbles, trust me. If you don't, you'll never get to where you want to go. Because remember, past behavior is more easily repeatable for the brain than brand new behavior. So you need to make new behaviors easy wins. This is how you begin to win stack, which makes your whole routine easier. Now, I used to be exactly like Timothy. In fact, I was Timothy. I would set out this massive plan of how I would go from a fat, lazy loser stoner who would get up at 1 or 2 p.m. to this jacked, rich superhuman who would get up at 3 in the morning. I would constantly fail these lofty goals and then push back my day 1 because of these failures. And again, I would fail because I set my first goals too high. But then I realized something that if I would have realized earlier, it would have saved me months, if not years of my time. That slow is smooth and smooth is fast. There is just no way around it. Here's your action item. Reconfigure your self-improvement routine so that every single day you start the day with a solid but achievable win. Now, I recommend having the same one every single day. After that one, your brain is literally neurochemically primed to help you achieve the next one throughout the day. Let me put this in other terms. When you defeat the first boss, it'll drop you an item that helps you defeat the second boss, so on and so forth. Now, sometimes the best wins that you can stack are just counters. What I mean by that is that you've set a certain amount of days that you're looking to achieve something in a row. I personally decided to go 100 days on semen retention just to see what would happen. In about 10 seconds, I'm gonna put that video up on your screen so that you can see my journey. So go and watch that. It's a must see. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Spencer with Must Become. Always remember that your potential is your obligation, and so what you can become, you must become.